We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Chase Center in San Francisco, the home of the Warriors on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Put it down hard! Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Curry on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
There's the three. Rebound by the Hawks. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Young taking his time here. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it straight in.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Picked by Horford. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
To the middle. Johnson, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. The shot by Curry, no good. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Butler. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The shape. And Young, here we go. And it's good on the way in. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Outside Daniel. Young outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Johnson attacking, and then Johnson with the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
Young's shot is good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Curry in the corner. Horford with it. Offline with his three. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
To Porzingis. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors leading. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Johnson with it. And it's Horford picking him up. They get the rebound. Here's Young going inside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. And then Johnson with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Well, Ricochet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
Ricochet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
Count that one. Young's got the lead back up to 4 now for Atlanta.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Post. Still scoreless. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Young outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the left side wing. Left side, Curry. Curry with another miss. The Hawks leading by 6. The kick out to Young. Got it. Good job in the low post. Young's got 16 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Trae Young again. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
On the wing, Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Daniels. Here's Young. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Payton. Left side, Horford. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Here's Young. Horford with the rebound. Pass to Payton. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Horford. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Riza with it. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Now Riza. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And a late second-round pick, but Tim, Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Pass to Kennard. And stolen by Payton. And here is Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 9. Johnson outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Post. Butler from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Kennard. Back to Porzingis. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer, Payton. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Payton's got 6.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
And that one's good. Ricochet. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
That one doesn't drop. Warriors trail by 5. Three-pointer, Butler buries it from three-point range. He's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th.
Atlanta, 49.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Atlanta leading by 4. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Right side, Kuminga for the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Jonathan Kuminga.
He hits the second from the line. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Young. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Outside, Kuminga. On the wing, Payton. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
To the inside, Porzingis. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Johnson outside. Right side, Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And that's an intentional foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porzingis. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
Young outside. Just 4 to shoot. Now Porzingis. And it's off. Curry looking it over. Horford trying to free himself up. And he banks the layup in.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Daniels. Cleared away by Curry. Knocks it loose. Warriors leading by 3. Takes the 3. No good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Daniels. And he does not hit. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now Porzingis. .111 left in the fourth quarter. Basket is good.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Curry outside. Now Horford. Right side Curry.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Oh, the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young outside. And the shot will go down.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. making a change here. That'll count! And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. It's taken away by Peyton. Butler fires. He's off from 3. And Atlanta has possession. Porzingis throws it down. What an assist!
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Butler on the attack.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the shot goes in.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. And it misses. Curry outside. Butler outside. Now Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Curry, the signature floater.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Young outside. Now Porzingis. Layup, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Strong move off the glass.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And Daniels, here we go.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And there's the intentional